Hi guys, Dan here. What I'm going to do today is a super quick review on this. It is the DJI MINI 2, the lightest drone that they have done. Okay, so it weighs in at 249 grams. The Fly More combo is 550 quid. For that, what you get is 3 batteries, a nice little battery charging pack, a nice little bag to carry it with you. Okay, as you can see, it's moving a little bit, guys. That's because of the wind, and that is the onboard gyro. Okay, so what I'm going to do is just show you that, so you can... It'll just balance itself out and go back to normal, and the camera will show it on the imagery as perfectly still. Okay, so I'll just move it round. What you can do, guys, is fold it up nicely. I'll show you that later. The legs fold under, they fold round, makes it a nice, small, compact package. Okay, one thing I would say, guys, is the Mini 1, the remote controller was a hell of a lot smaller. Okay, now it's quite bulky, and the phone sits in the top with a cable what just comes out and plugs in. I don't quite know why they've made it bulky. I will try and find out and I will let you know. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm just going to buzz off with the drone, and then we're going to talk about it a little bit more. So that is just going to stay there nicely. So on the remote controller, you've got this button here. You press that twice, the drone will come back and return to where it took off from. Excuse me. You've got your power button. This button here changes it. You can see that there, you can change it between video and picture. Obviously you've got your control sticks, and here you've got normal mode, sports mode and cinematic. I'll show you that a little bit later on in the video. Underneath you've got the wheel. All that does is moves the gimbal up and down. This button here is the trigger, so to speak. So if you've got it on video, you press that, it'll start recording. Picture, press that, it'll take a picture. Okay, so as you can see, guys, it's up in the air and it's sitting nice and still. I'm just going to get a little view of something and I'll show you. So there we go. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to move it in so you can see that even though it is wobbling, guys, it is sitting there nicely. Okay, I will show you the view from the phone as well. Depending what you use the drone for, guys, depends on whether it is the drone for you. Okay, if it's for holidays, for example, fantastic piece of kit, I would recommend it. If it's for work applications, for surveying, something like that, I suggest getting the likes of the Inspire or the Mavic 2 Pro. Okay, camera's a little bit better, and it has things on it this drone doesn't have, like tracking and whatever else. Okay, but for a drone just for traveling, okay, nice and small, nice and compact, I would recommend it. Okay, so what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm gonna land it here now, and then I'm going to show you the other views from inside the screen. Okay, so I'm just going to manually land it. So I'm just going to buzz it round here. I've got it in normal mode, guys, so it's going to be nice and slow. I'm just going to drop it down there. There we go, it's going to come down. And that is it. So what I'll do really quickly, before I carry on with the other part of the video, I'm going to show you it folded up, okay? So it is super simple, guys. All we're going to do is I'm just going to switch it off quick. There we go. The arms literally fold under and in. So that's under, in, and that is it. It is compact as that. You do get a little case for it, guys, but that is absolutely minuscule. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take off again, and I'm going to show you the view from inside the screen. So guys, you've seen it from the outside perspective. What I'm going to do now is very briefly discuss the HUD or heads-up display. So as you can see on the right, we've got the little red dot, big red dot. That's our video. There's our picture. On the left, we have got this here, this arrow pointing up in a circle. Take off. It takes off by itself, guys. Okay. Most important thing to do before we take off is to make sure that our altitude's right. So auto return to home altitude. I'm going to tweak that. We're going to put it as, it's quite windy, I'm just going to put it as 104 feet. All that is so if you lose signal of it, it will come back. And it will be above everything. You don't want it to come back and go straight into a tree. It won't be nice. Max altitude, I've got that to the max distance, I've left that. Update home point, I'm going to press that. You can only do it when the aircraft's in flight, not a problem. So I'm going to press this button here, keep my finger on the takeoff, and what's going to happen, guys, is the drone is going to come up and it is going to sit there by itself. So I'm just going to show myself whilst I'm banging on. Hello, there we go. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to update the return to home. Now it is off the ground. Update, return to home. So all it's doing is getting a GPS fix, getting the exact location. Okay, home point updated, you can see that on the screen. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go up in normal mode. Just going to move away a little bit and we'll discuss it. So as you can see on the bottom left of the screen, guys, we've got my height. So I'm just going to go to, say, 100 feet. 80, 90, there we go, 100, 104, that's fine. Then we've got distance, 167 feet. That is away from the remote controller. Okay. So what else do we have? You've got your signal on the top right, so 26 satellites are connected to it. The green circle just off to the left of that with a 61 in it, that is battery life. So I've got 61% left of the battery. Okay, and all I'm doing now is I'm just gonna have a little look around, guys. Okay, just moving the gimbal, have a mooch, see what is going on. As you can see, I'm at the local park, a couple of dog walkers out. Nothing too exciting, I'm afraid, guys. Okay, so it moves quite quick. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch it to cinematic mode. So there you go, cine smooth mode. All this is, guys, for normal people, it's when you want some footage what isn't all jerky. Okay, so the gimbal moves a lot slower, as you can see. And when you turn the drone and move the drone, that is full left. Okay, so it's super smooth. Everything about it, guys, is super smooth. So if you wanted a video, guys, for a project or for work, that's probably what you want to do with it. Back into normal mode, and then I'm going to put it into sports mode. So all this does, guys, is it makes the drone go super quick. So keeping a eye on the speed. So you've got height on the bottom, so you've got 101 feet. All I'm going to do, guys, I'm just going to head over in this direction and see what speed we're getting. So 25 miles an hour, 27, that's not too bad. 27 miles an hour, that's not bad going. I am going in to win there, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to turn it and come back the other way and see what speed I can get. I'll just get a little bit of range over here. So it's just come up there warning me that I'm going quite quick, so the gimbal is going to jerk a little bit whilst it stabilises itself. That is to be expected, guys, when you are hoofing it. So coming back then, I'm just going to do a quick pass over myself. So 26 miles an hour, 28, 31, 32 miles an hour. You can see the speed, guys, on the bottom left. 35 miles an hour, 36. So we're just going to pass over the top. It's sitting at about 35 miles an hour, which is absolutely fine with me. I can see it just going past me now. Great, and I'm just going to stop that. There you go, slam the brakes on. I'm going to turn it around. Okay, so that's it in sports mode. Normal mode, let's give it some. Again, it's going to feel slow, guys, compared to sports mode. It depends what you want. If it's just for a bimble, sports mode is fine. If you want to get somewhere and get somewhere back fast, obviously go for sports mode. But the only issue is with sports mode, guys, is it does absolutely drain your battery. So only use it when you need to. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to get some height, and I'm just going to disappear over here. And for this, I am going to put it in sports mode. And I'm just going to show you return to home one more time. So I'm just going to turn so you can see where I am. So I'm over here, pretty much in the crosshair. You can see me in the bottom left of the crosshair, just over here. Just waving, that's me. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to press return to home. You've got land or return to home, whichever one you pick, guys, keep your finger on it. So return to home, the green circle goes round. It's taken control of itself now, and what it's going to do is it's going to fly back, guys, and it will hopefully land next to me. When this is done, guys, this pretty much concludes the video. My overall thoughts on the drone: is it a decent piece of kit? Should you buy it? Yes, you should. Fantastic for travel. Obviously check what country you're going into, guys. Some countries are a little bit funny about drones these days, but yeah, fantastic drone. Buy it, buy the combo kit. 500 quid, 550 pounds, something like that. Not too much. I mean, compare it to the other drones, what DJI do, and it's relatively cheap. If you want something for more industrial purposes and you need the camera to be bob on, then you want to look at the likes of the Inspire. Just check that. There we go. So I'm just going to look down. It's clearing those trees. That's what I was concerned about. It's fine. Yeah, so for if you're using a drone for work, guys, you need it to be bob on. Look at the Inspire, like I previously said before I got distracted. Or look at the Mavic Pro. They've got a few series out now. The latest Mavic Pro I also have, and it is a fantastic piece of kit. Really good piece of kit, guys. A little bit better than this. It's got a few of the perks, but if you don't need it, don't buy it. So as you can see, it's coming down to land by itself now. Pretty much where it took off from, only a couple of feet out. There we go. Guys, that concludes that video. Thank you for watching. Please click like and subscribe for more. No doubt I'll get some more gadgets, or I will go travelling when lockdown is over. So guys, thank you for watching. You take care. Okay, look after yourselves.